Day one of NFL free agency is in the books. Here are the top 5 moves of the day. At number 5, I gotta give it to the Raiders. I gotta give them some credit. They had a great free agent signing day, but the most notable player was Tyler Linderbaum. They signed a lot of good people today, a lot of good pieces, but signing Tyler Linderbaum was the one move that let me know that they are really trying to take things seriously. They trying to protect the quarterback whenever they get Fernando Mendoza. They trying to get someone to block for Genty. So this just kind of set the tone for the offensive line, and I think they really trying to make some serious moves. Coming in at number 4, right here, Los Angeles Chargers, baby. We signed Tyler Biadasz something. I don't really know how to say his name right now, but give me some time, I'll learn it. We got our center for the future. We setting the tone for our offensive line whenever we get back Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. So we going to be all right up front, and that's really what we need because last year our offensive line looked like Swiss cheese. So if there's anything good about both of our tackles being hurt all year, it was the fact that we knew everybody else could not play and we needed to bring in new people. So we learned some new information. So we brought in Tyler to be our new center, and I'm super hyped for that. At number 3 for who had the best opening day for free agency, I got to give it to the Cincinnati Bengals. And I don't hear anybody talking about this right here. They got a couple good players, Boye Mafe from the Seahawks, and they got Brian Cook from the Chiefs. Like this, the Bengals defense is absolute garbage, but they just signed 2 players from teams that have won Super Bowls and players who've been part of Super Bowl championship winning teams. So this kind of lets me know that they trying to bring in some adults to that defense, some players who know how to win and have been part of winning culture, and they trying to fortify the defense because that's really what they need. Their offense is legit. We already seen it. They could put up points, but their defense is absolute garbage. But this lets me know that they trying to take the defense serious and get Joe Burrow some help on the other side of the ball. Coming in at number 2, I got to give it to the San Francisco 49ers. Now, there's nothing that could help them out more than a big bag of senzu beans. But since that doesn't exist, they got Mike Evans, which is an incredible pickup. Big, strong receiver, red zone threat, big playability. This was perfect. They're not going to have Juwan Jennings. They're not going to have Kendrick Bourne. And if you can replace them with someone like Mike Evans, a bona fide number 1 receiver, there's not much more you can ask for. So that's a great pickup for the 49ers and Brock Purdy for one of his weapons. Now, who had the absolute best day of free agency is not even a question. It was the Los Angeles Rams. They just got Jalen Watson from the Chiefs, and they just got Trent McDuffie from the Chiefs a few days before that. And they just went from being the Super Bowl favorites for next year to being the Super Bowl favorites with their middle finger up because they just took care of the one spot on their team, on their defense that absolutely needed improvement and just replaced both of their corners with 2 Super Bowl championship winning corners. That's exactly what they needed. Now, who would you rather have guarding Jackson Smith and Jigba, Mike Evans, and then you ain't got to worry about the Cardinals. But who would you rather have guarding those receivers multiple times during the year other than Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson? Would you rather have that or what you had before? I don't think there's a question. So I think the Rams, they definitely had the best day. They just vaulted up to being probably the best team in the league with that move right there. So shout out to the Rams. The rest of the league is being put on notice. They're going to have to do something because I think they are clearly the number 1 team in the league right now. So shout out to them. Drop your top 5 best moves of free agency down below. Let me know what you think.